What is going on, collective? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Adam Raw. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I know it's been a minute. I had to take the time and learn, study a few things. I've been studying, quite a few things, when it comes to like, my craft and, work and, I had a lot of work shit going on. I had quite a bit of things going on at one time. And, I decided to just take a break, chill out, get some studying in. And I figure, once I learned something new that was tangible, come on back and, maybe I can share you guys. As you know, welcome back, to my subscribers or, the people who stuck with me. Those who are still here, those who are to come. Welcome to the channel. My name is Adam Ra. Basically, this channel, I just practice my divinatory, practice with divination and things of that nature. It's not limited to that by any means necessary. However, I am, developing my craft basically. So everything that you hear is pretty much for entertainment purposes only. This is no way, shape, form, or, to dictate your life, okay? So basically how I normally start this off, I started off with a Bible scripture. The Most High God gave me a scripture to start this off, okay? Matter of fact, I should start off with what I already saw for the last month. Oh my God, I've been getting all kind of downloads and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It was a lot of spiritual warfare, a lot of stuff going on, but I had to it was a lot of cursing going on at that time, a lot of spiritual warfare. So I had to let the time pass a little bit, because if I had kept getting on here, there would have been a situation where a lot of the stuff that I would have told you guys would not have come to pass. And the reason why is because there was somebody out here who was basically trying to turn back and undo a lot of the shit that was going on out here. Now that we're back on our regular timeline, you guys know, for the longest I've been preaching that it was like the spirit of Moses being out here, right? And remember, I told you guys, keep pushing forward to the best of your ability. Everything that you push forward through up until this point had to do with crossing the Red Sea. So don't think that you're out of it completely 100% quite yet, because from this point forward, it's all about moving forward, okay? And just like with the story of Moses, what kept them from getting to their promised land for that longest time was that they kept looking back and kept going back and redoing old sins and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that's what set them back. With the people, in terms of those who are pursuing you or in pursuit of you, finally they have pursued you into a position. They pursued you so far that they're too far away from their safety nets. So people who were supporting them are no longer able to support them. Magic that they normally do is no longer working. Their foundations that they rest back on no longer works. The things that they normally speak into existence no longer works. They're in a very vulnerable position, the very vulnerable position that you were in when they first started with this spell work, spellcraft and shit, right? So now that they're there, the walls of the sea are starting to come down and cave in on them. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of them did a lot of magic using water, right? A lot of water magic. Water magic is synonymous with blood and life force energy and chaos, essentially, when negatively aspected. So especially those who are using a lot of chaotic magic, all of that is backlashing now, and it's going to be it's huge walls of that shit that's coming down. It's not going to be like, oh, just a little bit of karma here or a little bit there. No, it's going to be as strong and as powerful as the seas that they use to make your life turbulent. Okay, so if they took lunar moon magic or whatever, and moon magic works with the ebbs and flows of time, that means there's going to be a lot of like turbulent times. It's going to be like the waves, where it's like everything's going to hit them all at once, and then it's going to pull back just so they can recover themselves. Just like if you were in the sea, and how the wave hits you, and then you go down for a minute, and then you bounce back up, and you try fighting for your air and stuff like that, is going to be synonymous to that. Okay? Now, the scripture that God has given us today comes from Ezekiel 28th chapter, 27th verse, and I threw the 28th verse in there with it. But essentially, this is what it says. Your riches, wares, merchandise, your mariners and pilots, your caulkers and merchandisers, all your men of war who are in you, and the entire company which is in your midst, will fall into the midst of the seas on the day of your ruin. The common land will shake at the sound of the cry of your pilots. So everything that this person has sent up, and these people, this group, or whoever you're, been waging spiritual warfare on you, everything they've sent up is coming crashing down, basically. Okay? And just one moment here. Let me go back to Ezekiel. Just one moment here. Let's go back to Ezekiel. Come on, Ezekiel. I know I got it. Oh, man. I used to know the books of the Bible like the back of my hand. But, since I guess I don't, you know what I'm saying? Since I've been like at church like I, used to. Especially as like a kid. Because I remember when I was a kid, we went every Sunday, right? But now it's kind of like, man, I remember it, but I don't, So, okay, so essentially this chapter was called, it was the 27th chapter, the 27th verse, okay? And basically this was had to do lamentation for Tyre. So for those of you who don't know about Tyre, wait a minute, is that right? Ooh. Okay, okay. So for those of you who don't know about Tyre was a city that was really close to I guess they were friends with like King Solomon or whatever, right? When Solomon was in power, the king of Tyre was really good friends with Solomon. So when the whole 72 the key of Solomon, when that around the time that was being developed, the king of Tyre and Solomon were friends, and they were building a temple together, right? You know what I'm saying? So this goes back to Masonic temples. If you know anything about Masonic teachings, then you know. But if those of you don't know, the short version of it is that the king of Tyre was a Mason. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if there's Masons that are involved in this group or not. But I can say I don't think that it's a coincidence that Tyre would come up in a circumstance situation. So if there is a chapter, or of the Masonic temple or even Eastern Star Temple that was involved in this, then the Most High God is basically telling them, like, and when it comes to like your money, or whatever group it could be, because it doesn't always have to be them, right? When it comes to your money, the things you consider precious, the things that you've been selling, you know what I'm saying? The way that you've been making trade with other people, the way that you've been traveling, the things that you've been using to make a life for yourself, make yourself comfortable in this lifetime, the people who have supported you, the companies that you've established, the people who own companies that worked with you, that supported you, all of that's coming down. Anybody who's affiliated with you is coming down. Remember I told you guys about the Mark of Cain? This is an aspect of the Mark of Cain. Nothing you touch will go into fruition. It will all decay. It will all decay. Because if you remember, Cain was really upset about, God accepting the offer of, Abel over him, But, the thing is that, Abel put his heart into his offering. Cain did not. He just gave exactly what he was told. He did what he was told. And he just gave what he was told. There was nothing extra to it. You know what I mean? So, and like I say, he, used his hands, but and everything when it comes to this verse, it says something about the pilots are going to come crashing down and things of that nature. So people who have climbed to the heights, like their power, their status, their reputations, not just their reputations, but whatever people perceive them to be in this world is going to come crashing down, and people are going to see the true them. It doesn't matter what you do, it's going to come out. It's going to be inevitable. Matter of fact, those who struggle are going to struggle themselves into revealing it to the world. Those of them who try to blackmail or try to fix it for other people to take hits and stuff for them, it's like that will be the same path that will be taken to reveal them. It doesn't matter what you do. It's kind of like quicksand, basically. The more you struggle against it, the faster it comes and the more people seize it. Okay, so that is done. Today I have something special here, right? So I've been experimenting with this form of divination or whatever. Actually, this is a divinatory enhancement tool, if you ask me. But essentially, this was just like a game that I found, going to like the stores and stuff like that. I saw it. They had like an astrology game, and I'm like, yo, like also, honestly, I could use that to enhance my divinatory skills. Usually it comes with a dice, and for those of you who don't know, you pretty much just roll the dice. It'll give you a house, and you'll pull some cards, and it'll tell you what house, what sign and what house and all that good stuff, right? So today I have the cards, but when it comes to the dice, I don't have the dice for a reason. Okay, so I'm going to draw the cards. I'm just going to pull random cards, okay? I know that it's not on camera. Normally I do it on camera, but this time I'm not going to do it on camera because I'm going to show you why. It's a whole lot of cards, and it's really hard to shuffle all of them. It's like a whole bunch of cards, you know what I'm saying? So what I did was I just put them in a pile, I just mix them all up, and I just grab random ones that I'm going to do, right? And that's going to tell me the placement, and I'm going to show you how this divination works. At least part of it. It's not complete or, it's not complete quite yet, because there's other aspects to it, Oh. Alright, so let's see here. I'm just gonna grab a handful here, or I'm gonna grab a couple of them. I grabbed a couple of them. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. So this first part has to do with like a Virgo or Virgo energy. Whoever this person is, it could be something about a Virgo in London or something of that nature. Virgo, Aries, London. I got Gemini, and I got Chicago, a Gemini, something about a Gemini from Chicago. I got an Aquarius here. I got some fire element here. I got some Leo. I got Aquarius out here. I got a Sagittarius in the color purple. I got something about an hour, something about the hours, okay? And then I got Leo energy back out here again, and I got Gemini out here again, and I have Libra, and I have Libra Carnelian, right? So this is how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna take the cards that I have, and I'm gonna give you the message that I need to give you, all right? So overall, I could tell you off rip that this energy has a lot to do with like a Virgo and a Gemini here, a earth sign and an air sign energy, right? So there's somebody, it has something to do with like London or the UK for some reason. I don't know what's exactly is going on in the UK right now, but there's something about this Virgo that where it's like wait a minute. Yeah, there's something about this. It's something about this Virgo maybe this Virgo traveled to like the UK or something like that, or this could be somebody who traveled to the UK recently here. And essentially what's going on with this, I don't know if this Gemini, if this Virgo is losing something or something like that, or if they traveled somewhere and they teamed up with somebody that's in like London or something like that is what I'm getting, the UK or something like that. You know, I also see that somebody could either be from Birmingham, Alabama, or Florence, Kentucky, somewhere in that area or something like that. But London, London doesn't always have to be in the UK. I think there's a city in the United States that London. It's London something. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's London something. But yeah, maybe I should have got the dice. It would help with the houses and things of that nature. But with Virgo and I'm say like this is the first house, Virgo in the first house, that has to do with somebody who is like it has to do with like taking care of your health or something like that. So this definitely may have something to do with someone's health, like a Virgo or something like that, or earth sign's health is what I'm getting here, because the Aries is the first house here. And if you got Gemini and Cancer over here, this has to do with the fourth house. So there's a Gemini out here. Maybe it's like a mother figure or something like that. That's like a Gemini or something like that. I'm seeing the energy from Chicago or something like that. But yeah, with what was that? Aquarius? Yeah, it has to do with like Gemini and Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius is what, the seventh house? Yeah, okay, so it looks like somebody's spouse is sick is what I'm seeing here, because you got Virgo in the first house, which has to do with like health and things of that nature, right? Your health, responsibilities and stuff like that. And then you got Gemini, which is with Cancer. Cancer is a fourth house. And then after that, Aquarius came out. So that just give me the vibe of, that's fourth house and the seventh house. So that has to do with like maybe a spouse, maybe a wife or something that's sick. Okay, it has something to do with like a wife or something that's sick here. I'm not exactly sure what that has anything to do. Also, I have there's something about some hours or something like that. Okay, so this has to do with somebody's ascendant. It has to do with the ascendant sign here. So somebody could be a Leo ascendant sign and a Sagittarius with Sagittarius aspects. Leo, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Leo energy out here. A lot of Leo energy, a lot of Leo and Sagittarius energy out here, right? So essentially what this has to do with like the fifth house, which has to do with like creativity, the expansion of creativity. So if you are working on a project right now, this is the perfect time to expand on a project. Just like I was talking about earlier about researching information and stuff like that, this is the perfect time for that, to research information and gather more information for your projects. You got purple out here that has to do with the third eye. So the more you research your projects at this time, the more your third eye is going to be opening up. And I'm not so sure why it interrupted the reading like that, but yeah, it kind of did, So yeah, that's kind of weird. Okay, so next we have something about a Libra here. It looks like a Libra has to make a decision about something here. Let's see what this decision has to do with. Okay, so basically there's a Libra out here who has to make a decision about staying or leaving a circumstance or situation here, about their independence and their freedom. That's what this is going to be about. They are trying to make a tough decision on if they're going to stay somewhere or leave something or a circumstance or a situation. You know what I mean? Let me see here, because remember I told you earlier, like, maybe that's what all of this has to do with, and perhaps these are all the signs that were involved in the ship being, that calamity that I was talking about. There could be a Virgo out here with health problems and stuff like that, who might even worked with the Aries. There's a Virgo who worked with the Aries to get some shit done, get some stuff done or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then you got a Gemini over here who possibly does have cancer or is working with the cancer or something. But the vibe that I was getting was that, you know, there's a Gemini with like a health issue. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Wow, this is crazy. And then there's a Libra who's mentally trapped or stuck, and they're trying to decide if they're going to stay in the situation or leave, or if they're going to stick around with whoever or whatever is still going on in this circumstance situation. Yeah. And then you got the tourist that's coming out here. Tourists, let's see what's going on with tourists. There's a tourist out here who's worried about their money at this time. It's like, I don't know if this tourist is losing money or something like that, but there's something about this tourist's money or something about their second house, their assets and stuff like that. And it looks like somebody is worried about, I guess, the responsibilities for, you know, their assets or something like that is what I'm getting. Something about, I don't know if they have to decide between a Leo and a Virgo when it comes to their assets or something like that. But the vibe that I'm getting here is that, you know, it's whatever responsibilities affiliated with those houses. I'm not sure if they can. Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of Virgo energy out here. I don't know why. Virgo energy is prevalent out here, like really, really tough out here. Yeah, and you got a Scorpio in the background who's trying to stay mysterious, who don't want shit, don't want their name to come up, don't want shit about them coming out at this time for whatever reason. I might have to get my real cards out for real. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my real cards out, and we're going to see what's going on with this shit. Because there's a lot of hidden subconscious shit going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what's going on. I'm finna see what's up. Now, normally, you know, I got the dice for it, but I just couldn't find the dice, and it was going to take a long time to find it. You know what I mean? So. Now, one thing I need to say, if it's anybody or anything that's trying to connect to my energy through this video at any time that don't serve my highest vibrational good for all, or that is not in the pure intentions of love and light, or in a genuine intention that I perceive to be love and genuine light, you're not welcome in this video, and it's time for you to leave now. And whatever you try to evil eye send through this video, send to my collective through this video, I return it back. Well, may you send it to yourself. Just do it like that, because I'm not returning nothing to the sender. Nope. I ain't doing that. You get what you put out. I'm a firm believer that you just get what you put out. Because, you know, you do all that return to sender shit. Like, oh, return to sender, return to sender. Yeah, okay. Some people out here, like, one thing I was learning is, like, somebody was out here sending both love and hate at the same time and waiting on you to do a return to sender so they can reap the benefits off that shit. You know what I mean? Trying to, you know, combine two conflicting elements together, you know. That ain't how we do. Now, I'll call up on the power. We sever ourselves from all deceptive energies, places, spaces, and forces that have come to be of deceit, trickery, ill will. All right, let's find out what's going on here. Okay, reveal to me what's going on with this Virgo who keeps coming up. Let's see what's going on with this Virgo, right? Hang on, let me slide over. Alright. We got the Three of Swords out here. We got the Four of Cups out here. And we got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse here. Let's see. I'm going to flip them all over so you can see. everything you need to see. And don't be intimidated by the cards. These cards are better at tapping into subconscious spaces, because a lot of times people try to hide or cover up their energy in different places, way, shape, and form, and they try to bind little things to you. You know, this unconscious thing has to do with the universe itself. You know. All right, so what's at the bottom of the deck is the Moon card, Beelzebub. Okay, bam. Okay, so basically that has to do with like a lot of secrets. There's something about a lot of secrets that's coming out here with the Three of Swords energy out here. This Virgo here, the vibe that I'm getting here, this Virgo has been wounded. They're sick. They're sick. They're either been backstabbed, betrayed, or they're just genuinely sick, or in a very vulnerable position here. Yeah, still treasures from kings, destroys cities, and dignities of men. Yeah, this person probably got caught trying to steal some shit from somebody and got their ass whooped. That's the vibe that I'm getting here with this Three of Swords energy out here. Yeah, this is definitely a wound. This Virgo has been wounded. You know, so if you're dealing with a Virgo that's known to be doing like dark spell work and shit like that, because remember I told you that Virgo is working with the Aries and shit like that. Yeah, they've been wounded recently. They recently been wounded. What this Four of Cups out here, yeah, they holding on to that. Whatever wound that they received, they holding on to that. They not gonna forget that. They definitely not be forgiven about it. And you got the Eight of Pentacles out here. Yeah, they thought something was gonna be yeah, I guess they were trying to take a shortcut or something like that, or try to like take a shortcut to get something or whatever. They were like watching, well, I don't know if they were watching you or waiting for the right time to, like, you know, take a shortcut or try to steal some shit or something like that is what I'm getting here with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse here. Yeah, they was waiting on something to happen. They was waiting on a certain way for things to pan out before, you know what I'm saying, before they took action, and they did that. But when they did that, they didn't expect something else to happen, and it wounded their ass. Now they're looking at the Tower. It was an all-in kind of situation with the Tower out here. Whatever this is the promoter of discord, war, arguments. So this person may come in and try to fight with you or start some shit with you because they got wounded. Somebody is in their feelings right now. Somebody is somebody is knee deep in their feelings right now. This Virgo is knee deep in their feelings because they expected something to go smooth, and since it didn't go the way that they wanted it to go, they got in their feelings about it, and now they want to fight because it didn't go the way they envisioned it going. Now, had it went the way that they envisioned it going, they wouldn't be wanting to fight. You see what I'm saying? You got the Hangman in reverse here. Yeah, it looked like because of this, it's like, let's say like, this give me the vibe of I don't know what the name of that game is. It's a game where you like, I don't know what the name of the game is, but it's like you got these like, you on ice, right? Ice skaters, right? And you got one person that comes down this lane and they push this little thing that just slide down the ice like that, and you got two people on each side that like shuffle it to, you know, polish the ice to get it to slide further and further until it gets to this circle. You know what I'm saying? The vibe that the reason why I brought that up was because, let's say if somebody did that and somebody pieces right here, and you just hit one and then knocked another piece out, somebody's spell work knocked another spell work out of fruition. Basically, this is why you don't layer. This is why I would say professionals don't work with other professionals. This is why professionals usually work alone, and people who are excelling in their craft only work alone, or they work with an intimate group that they are all on the same energy, frequency, and vibration. Okay, whoever this Virgo was, they could have went and paid somebody to do some spell work or something on there, and they got impatient waiting for the result of whatever the work was going to do, right? So what did they do? They went in their kitchen, they started doing kitchen magic. When they started doing that kitchen magic and shit like that, their shit backfired, and it caught a chain reaction of backfires for all curses, hexes, vexes, everything, root work, everything that this person put into fruition. Ain't that just damn dumb? That's dumb. That's dumb. Everybody who does magic know you don't work with other people when it comes to your magic. Because all it takes is for one person energy to be off or not on the same accord to backfire, and everything get backfired. Everything goes. Everything. And if I was this work or whoever the fuck this was, I would be highly pissed off. Matter of fact, this shit happened like a couple months ago. I was telling y'all about how this man pay a man, a woman, or whatever, this group, whatever. They paid somebody to do the magic, whatever, right? And then this person wanted to add something on there. So they took it upon themselves to do a little work themselves to add some shit on there, and it fucked everything up. Everything that's going on right now is the byproduct of one fucking person who put their little addition onto somebody's spell work and caused everything to backfire from now until X amount of years in the past. It's one fucking person. And I guarantee you it has something to do with this Virgo or this Aries. Yeah. One fucking person. You know how retarded you are if you call yourself trying to pay somebody to do work for you, not trusting them to do the work, and then going behind their back to do more work on top of what they did, only to try, because they was trying to tie it in with the professionals' work. And that's what the fuck happened. So if you ever get into spiritual warfare and you know it's more than one person that's out here attacking you, you break one of them fucking spells. You ain't got to break them all. Just break one, and everything else it's gonna be a chain reaction. And that's exactly what the fuck happened here. With this hangman, whatever it is, it broke it loose. Broke you loose. You loose. You gone. You out of there. Yeah. You out of there. And then you got in the death slot was the Five of Wands out here. Yep. All that conflict that they were sending, all that water magic, all that moon magic and shit like that they were saying, this is quiet as it's been kept. Coming back. There was a reversal on all that discord and chaos magic that was sent out. Because of what one person did. They took it upon themselves to do some spell work. And they probably watching the channel now trying to get gems and chips, trying to figure out what the fuck happened. That's what the fuck happened to your ass. Greed. Yeah. Tore your ass up. You tore your ass up. And we didn't have to whoop your ass. You whooped your ass. Look at this. You got judgment in reverse right here. Look at that. Judgment in reverse, that's bad karma. That means this person ain't gonna be able, they're gonna be in karma and they're not gonna be able to fight themselves out of it. Because 9 times out of 10, they probably try to put you in a position where you stay still, stay stuck in discord or chaotic energies, but you can't get yourself out of it, no matter what you do. You see what I'm saying? That's what it was. They was trying to trap you in that. That backfired too. Now you can't move. Whatever the fuck you did, whatever the fuck you asked for, whatever the fuck you did, whatever the fuck you wished for, whatever deity you asked, it doesn't matter. It's done. It's over and it's done with. It's over and it's done with. You can't move. Whatever you did, whatever this person did to try to bind you into it, try to tie you into it, cord you into it, keep it recycling, keep coming back to and from your life. They did it to themselves. It's on them now. You can't get this. I don't know what this is, but you can't get it all. You ain't gonna be able to get that. Not easy. You ain't gonna be able to get that all. Whatever it was, it's kind of like I could just feel the work. The work itself is so low vibrational. It's like a grease. It's like a grease. But those of you who know, those of you who work on cars and stuff like that, you know the difference between a grease and an oil. This is a grease work. This is it. You put your hand on it, it slide around and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't clean it with the right shit, it ain't coming off. And even then, you got to keep cleaning it, keep cleaning it, and pray to God it can come off, and pray to God you don't come in contact with another grease glob that get back on your skin. Or you could just put a little Dawn on that. Grease, you ain't getting that off too easy. Yeah. 2 of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. Whatever yeah. Yeah, their finances is going to hell too. Whoever this is, like if they had like savings and stuff like that, this person lost their savings. Everything that they saved, everything that was in protection. Y'all saw that? I'm on point with it. I do it. Whoever this person is, they going broke. They going broke. The savings is gone. They finna lose their savings. If they didn't lose their savings yet, it's finna go. And reveals the past and the future, reconciles friends and enemies. Y'all, people are walking away from this person, whoever this is. They losing all they savings. They burn, whoever this is, they burning through their savings. Yep, they burn through it. Wow. This Virgo wanted to be the empress. You see what I'm saying? They wanted to be the empress. Procures the love of a woman of any age. Tells where treasures are hidden. Tells the path. Yeah, this person wanted to be desired by everybody. This person wanted to live a life where it was like, they were desired by everybody. They had all the money and they had all the connections and the power. You see what I'm saying? That's what this is all about. Somebody wanted love, respect, and power. You know what I mean? Love, money, sex, whatever makes you feel powerful. Because power for me is different. Power for me will be, different in terms of power, what power means to you. But essentially, whoever this person was, they wanted power. They wanted some kind of authority, some kind of, you know what I'm saying? But, people who are helpless in their own lives usually go after power. You know what I mean? People who have felt weak in their life. And look at this, they losing a lover here. If somebody's going through a divorce, not only did they burn through their savings, but they're also going through a divorce. This person is being divorced right now, and they're trying to keep it hidden. So they may, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it was. Like, maybe they tried to affect your love life in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? Trying to attack your love life. Fucked around, backfired, all that shit. Okay. And just so y'all know, this moon cycle has to do with hexing and root work. So make sure y'all do y'all spiritual baths. I know that there's a lot of people like to do it during the new moon and the full moon and stuff like that. I would suggest doing like a egg cleansing or a spiritual bath or whatever you got, especially right now, because somebody's trying to keep you passive while they do their work, and that's something I picked up on. Is so make sure y'all do y'all spiritual work and stuff like that. Make sure y'all cleanse yourself. If you don't believe in that, and I know there's a lot of Christians and stuff out here, they say they don't believe in that and they believe in God and all that other stuff, that is perfectly fine. You pray Psalms 91, and when you get done praying that, pray it against anybody who's done dark magic or spell work against you. Yeah, do it like that. Do an Epsom salt bath. Do a bath and Epsom salt. And don't feed me that bullshit talking about, oh, God, don't do this, and that. Because if that was the case, God would have never told Elisha to throw that salt in that water to purify that sea, for them to do baptisms and stuff in. You know what I mean? Because that's the same thing that happened with that man that general who lost his sight. God told him to go to the river, and that's where he met, I believe, Elijah or Elisha, and he told him to wash his eyes in that river 7 times and pray his prayer. It's the same concept with this. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, okay. So next we have that Gemini. Let's see what's going on with Gemini here. So with the Gemini, you got the 10 of Cups in reverse here. You got the Lovers out here. You got the 8 of Pentacles out here in the upright. You got the 5 of Pentacles out here. You got the Tower card. You got 9 of Wands. Okay, hold on. Let's get it. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords out here, and you got the Page of Wands with the Moon card on the bottom in reverse. So there's some secrets coming out about this Gemini too. The Virgo was trying to keep some secrets from coming out. But there's some secrets about this Virgo that's coming out. Let's see what this has to do. You got the 10 of Cups in reverse. So whoever this person is, the 10 of Cups in reverse, that has to do with basically not being happy, or basically just give me the vibe of somebody who's possibly facing a mental circumstance or emotional circumstance. Could be the loss of it's basically a pessimistic energy, if you ask me. You know what I mean? About that, it's a pessimistic kind of energy. And I just heard somebody just say, hold on, I'm sorry, I ain't mean to cut y'all, but I just heard somebody call themselves repeating all exactly what I said word for word. And that was another reason why I had stopped coming on here, was because I was getting a vibe. I got this eerie vibe that somebody had been recording my videos, and I don't know if they been pretending like they were me or something like that, and getting paid off of them by pretending like they do this or whatever. But I had that vibe. I've been getting that vibe for a while. Like somebody been trying to like take credit for a lot of the work that I do. You know, because believe it or not, whether I'm on here or not, I still do like, you know, a whole lot of research. You know what I'm saying? Because essentially what this channel is built on is spiritual research and development. That's what this channel is all about. And when it comes to the name Adam Ra, I didn't pick that for no reason. Adam is the first Adam, 666. It has to do with creation. And Ra has to do with the sun power. When you take solar energy or radiation and apply it to those 6 protons, 6 electrons, and 6 neutrons, you give it power, and you will give it the energy to, you know, basically create a cell. You see what I'm saying? You're creating cells. It's the creation of cells. And that's essentially what, you know, that's essentially what Adam Ra is for me. You know, for you it may be something different, but that's what it meant for me. It's the sign of a scientist, essentially, a spiritual scientist. Because a lot of us, you know, and I'm gonna get back to the reading, but the thing is like, you know, a lot of us, we get caught up in splitting everything in half. You know, like science is basically all logic, and psychology is all theoretical, you know. But in my opinion, they're both one and the same. You know, you're not just a body, you're a body and a soul. You know what I'm saying? You're not just all mind, you're spiritual too, you know? So yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Let me put this up. Okay. So yeah, with this 10 of Cups energy, like I said, with this Gemini, there's something, this person isn't happy about something or the way something turned out. They're definitely afraid of something. I'm seeing future in reverse here. So it has something about do with something they did in the past. We got creates love between man and woman, creates thunder, great storms, and give answers on divine secrets. So yeah, this person here could definitely been like breaking people up or creating conflict and stuff like that in people's houses and homes and stuff like that. And it's coming out that this Gemini was involved with a whole lot of breakups and stuff like that. This Gemini was this Gemini was the reason why a lot of these breakups and stuff like that was happening. And you know, a lot of times breakups don't mean much, but when it comes to people who got divorced over a breakup, that is why it's important. Because imagine if you've been in love with somebody for like 2-3 years, you finally get married, you know. And for women, you know, that's you know, big step, you know what I mean? Well, fellas too, but the thing is, like, the overall goal for, you know, for most men and women in relationships is to get married. And most women know, like, a man usually ain't gonna commit until like a year, maybe 2 years after y'all been together. Some women, it's been like 5 to 10 years. You know what I mean? But he finally made the decision to finally marry you. And y'all decide to whatever y'all got going on, because I ain't in your business like that, right? Now imagine y'all starting to build y'all life, everything is going okay, then all of a sudden there's nothing but chaos and calamity. I'm talking about you falling out of love, him not being interested in you sexually, or driving you away emotionally, or for men, and you know, she don't want to be affiliated with you, you know, she don't want, you know what I'm saying? Now that she married, she acting different, she acting funny. This is shit that Gemini has been sending towards people's households. This is what's been going on, and it's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out. So before this person try to say that I slandered them or whatever, because keep in mind, I never said any names. So if there's anything in here that say, if anybody get offended by it, that's how you know what I say is true. That's how you know, because I never said a name. I said a zodiac sign. There's a Gemini out here who's getting exposed, basically. Or all the shit that they did, all the breakup spells that they did. Yeah, you got the Lovers out here and the 8 of Pentacles out here. This person was getting paid to put people together, to hook up, or paid. Yeah, this person was getting paid to, I don't know if they was putting lovers together or breaking lovers up. Yeah, whatever this is, this has to do with like love spell shit right here. This person was getting paid to, like, you know, lead people astray from certain lovers, I'm guessing, and lead them towards other. You got causes women to love men and brings them together in love, can make women barren. So maybe that's what it was. It's like, you know, she was doing love spells over certain people by, you know, breaking up families and then getting certain people to come together. You know what I'm saying? Getting paid to bring certain people together. What is this? 8 of Pentacles here. Turns water into wine and back again. Turns blood into wine. Turns any metal into legal tender coins. Makes fools wise. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, whoever this person was, I don't know if she, like, you know, what she was doing. But I just know that, you know, she was breaking lovers up and breaking up happy homes and putting people together. And successfully getting them to be married. You know what I'm saying? So I'm guessing that was her little thing, was like her MO was marriage. She was promoting marriage, like, okay, I can get anybody to marry you. And so now it's coming out that this person had broke up a whole bunch of happy families and shit like that in order to do that. You got the 5 of Pentacles out here. Yeah, this person is getting ready to be homeless because of what she did. And the reason why this person is getting ready to be homeless is because like I was saying, a lot of these families, they were married, they had assets together, they had a whole life together, and it caused them to get divorces, and it ruined people's lives. There was people who was displaced, people had to move in with other people, assets that was split up. This person is getting ready to get hit with that karma, with that 5 of Pentacles out here. This person is struggling right now. They struggling, okay? Or that's what's to come. You got the Tower card out here. Yeah, whoever this is, they're trying to avoid this Tower here. They know it's coming, but they're trying to avoid it. They're doing everything that they can to try to keep from being homeless, keep from doing all this other shit, but you was dishing that shit out. So how would you not expect that shit to come back and hit you and, you know, whoop your ass? How could you not? How can you expect other people to play by the rules, but you trying to make it where the rules don't apply to you? Is that right? No, it's not right. If you in this motherfucker, you play them, all the rules apply to every motherfucking body. Even the angels got rules. And even God made rules for himself, especially in terms of not impeding on people's free will. You know what I'm saying? And you got motherfuckers out here who will try to do magic to impede on your free will. So you mean to tell me that you better than God? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Next, you got the 9 of Wands out here in the death slot. Yeah, so all the blockages and stuff that was created from her spell work and stuff like that, all that the hardships and stuff that she created for other people and stuff like that, all that magic is dying. It's considered dead. It's dead. Everything is done. Like, I don't know if this person was involved with the spell work as well, but I could see everything that this person did. And I ain't gonna say it's a woman or a man, but I'm gonna say everything that this person did, it's being dismantled. It's being broken down. It's being, you know what I'm saying? It's being destroyed here. You got the 9 of Pentacles out here. Yeah. So whoever, like I was saying, like with this 9 of Pentacle energy here, this has to do with like independence, or you know what I'm saying? So this person could be independent right now, or they're working trying to work towards their independence, or they were doing this work and they were getting, you know, enough money to support or sustain themselves off of the work that they were doing. But like I said, the new path is leading towards homelessness and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Homelessness, because of the way that they went about this work. Now, see, if the people wasn't married, and I'll put it like this, the people wasn't married and she broke them up, that's something different. You know, you probably just suffer that mental anguish with the 9 of Wands out here. You see what I'm saying? You would have just suffered that mental anguish or that mental whatever, just mental or emotional displacement or whatever. But because there was money involved, it's starting to hit your money too. So not only do you have to pay back the mental and emotional energy that you sent out towards other people, you're going to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? You finna experience it. You know what I'm saying? You finna experience that, and you're going to experience the hardship in terms of the money that they experience. Because some people, they were mentally and emotionally compromised because their money was all fucked up after all of this. You fucked up kids' lives. There was kids involved in this. You got the Queen of Pentacles out here. So yeah, this person's plan is pretty much to get knocked up by somebody and have somebody take care of them. This is the vibe that I'm getting here. The vibe I'm getting here has to do with like the Queen of Pentacles. This person is getting ready to try to have somebody baby. just so they'll take care of her. Yeah. Yeah, she could be pregnant right now. Whoever this person is, he or she, they could either have a baby on the way or is pregnant. And you know what? I saw that not too long ago where it was a child in this. I saw a child in the sky in some embryonic fluid. I seen that. So I don't know whoever just had a baby. Well, you know, yeah, I ain't gonna say that, but yeah. You got the Five of Swords in reverse here. So this Five of Swords in reverse, this person, it's like the vibe I get with that, like all the games and stuff that this person played to break people up and stuff like that, all of this shit is getting exposed too. Like the shit that this person did to, like all the shit that this person did, you know, all the mind games, all the games and stuff like that, you know. Because I know in my circumstance situation, the people who was doing like spell work and stuff towards me, doing spiritual attacks and stuff like that, one thing I prayed was that for God to reveal to everybody what this person was doing, because I wanted everybody, not everybody to know to expose them, but I wanted people to know how this person operates. So if they could look back in their life and it's something that is happened or is happening to me, is something similar to what happened to them in their life, they know why. That was my goal. I wanted people to know why they lost certain shit in their lives, why they were blocked, why certain people walked away, why lie, you know what I'm saying? Why? And how this person did it. It wasn't so much of a way to like be vindictive towards the person, which is well ordered, but it was in order to get the people around them to see what this person excels at. When you can expose a person's strengths to other people, they will, you know what I'm saying? When you that's one thing you don't normally expose to a lot of people, is like what you excel at, like your trump card, your strength. By this person being so desperate and so hell-bent on a certain goal, and that was to destroy, you know, try to attack me and try to destroy my life, set me up, whatever it was, or try to get me to be pissed off, try to mention them, try to anger them, try to fight. Well, even now this person has been sending me, you know, want me to come fight them and want to start shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm, you know, me myself, shit, you know, I'm down for a fight, but it's too late. Fighting is what we should have did in the beginning before you spent all that money. You'd have had your money and you probably would have had bragging rights, but you missed it. You know what I'm saying? You was too scared. You scared now too, though. You see what I'm saying? I wanted the people to see how dark this person's heart was. And matter of fact, it wasn't even so much about like exposing them to the, you know what I'm saying, get their reputation ruined. It was more like, I want you to see how this person did what they did to you, what they did, how they did it, and then go into your life and fix it in your life while they're still doing what they're doing, trying to affect my life. So if you missed that, if they missed that, and they're still going through that same shit, that's on you. That's on you. But this person, you know what I'm saying? Now that this person is good, now we all finna learn how to get out of what they sent out. You know what I'm saying? Because all that shit is coming back to them. And now only thing you need to do, if you're in a circumstance situation and you suspect that this person sent you spell work or anything that they sent to me or you or what, you know what I'm saying? Like, if basically, I'll use me as an example. Basically, let's say if they did a spell to cause me to lose my money, right? Or miss out on a opportunity, right? All these people, they had all these people to support them and help them do this work. So everybody knows, the left hand knows what the right hand was doing the whole time. How they went about it, who they went to, what got happened. And now it's time for you to look back in your life and think, damn, did this person do this shit to me too? Okay, don't say shit. Don't say shit. Don't say a motherfucking thing. What I want you to do is watch this next cycle. Because in this next cycle, everything that they sent out, you gonna know if they sent it to you because they finna go through it too. And the shit that they run and panic to go do, that's what you need to do to get yourself out of that shit. Everybody set free. It ain't no one motherfucker set free. Everybody free from that shit. And that one motherfucker who called himself the head honcho did all this shit, you suffering with that. You suffering the sins of the Father, basically. You understand what I'm telling you? That's how the shit, that's how I had to set this shit up. I didn't have an army. I didn't have a military. All I had was God. But I knew one thing for sure, God loved these people still. You know what I'm saying? I didn't act out of the best character all the time. But what I can say is that I was true to myself the whole fucking time, even now. So all that, you know, they was trying to, I heard it was a lot of blackmailing going on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of blackmail. And I ain't gonna get too far into it because I ain't finna get nobody no bragging rights. But what I am gonna say, pay attention to what this motherfucker panic. Watch when this motherfucker start panicking. Watch what the fuck this motherfucker do. Every time that motherfucker panic during the work or whatever, watch what that motherfucker do, and that'll tell you how to get out of your situation. You don't know. You no longer need a sage to tell you how to get out of your shit. You pay attention to this motherfucker right here. This motherfucker go run and do a whole bunch of audit, whatever it's got to be done, and then you know what I'm saying. You wait and see if it worked for them. And when it does, or if it worked for them, you go get it done for yourself to get yourself out of that situation and throw that karma back on that motherfucker because that motherfucker just did some shit where it's supposed to loop around on them. So they stuck in it. You see what I'm saying? So if it don't work for you, wait a minute. Wait for it to loop back around in that motherfucker life. See what they go panic to go do again. Go do that shit. If it worked for you that time, walk the fuck away. Leave they ass. You see what I'm saying? That's the way the system is set up now. So anyway, back to what I was saying. You got this Queen of Pentacle energy out here. Whoever this person is now, I don't know if they're like trying to like donate to charity or whatever they're trying to do with this money or whatever they got. It's kind of like they're trying to like change the situation around for them. They're trying to do, you know what I'm saying? If they do have money now, they're trying to like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're, the vibe I'm getting is something about donating and charity work and trying to clean their hands of the karma and stuff like that. But the thing is that all of that depends on where your heart space is. Your heart space right now is built in getting this off of you. You're doing it because you need something. The best karma comes is when you do it without needing shit. That's something they don't tell you in the Masonic temples and shit like that. A lot of the Masons and stuff, they do a lot of volunteer work because of the dark shit that they're involved in. But the thing is that if your heart isn't in the good shit that you do, it's as if it never even existed. That whatever you did is still stuck on you. It's still following you. It's on you. They don't tell you that in the temples and shit like that. They don't tell them that shit. You know what I'm saying? Next, you got the heart space, 3 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this person is definitely trying to heal from whatever this was, all this shit that they sent out. This person is trying to heal from all of that shit. They don't want to be involved in this shit no more. Whatever this is. Whatever this was. Whatever all the shit that this person sent out. 5 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they don't want to be involved in this shit no more. All the secrets and all the secrets and all the secrets and all the lies that they told to break people up. All the deceptive work that they did is coming out. It's coming out. Everybody gonna know. Everybody gonna see it. They gonna know about how much money this person was getting paid for that shit too. Because you could have had friends setting other friends up, trying to break other people, trying to, you know what I'm saying? You could have had people going to this person, paying them to break up their friends, and going to, so that friend could go have sex with that person, man, come back and put them back together. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot to this. So you got the Page of Wands out here. This Page of Wands out here, this person is probably trying to start a new business or trying to start something new now. They're trying to change their spiritual approach now. Whoever this is, they're trying to change their spiritual approach. Whatever that is. So you can expect something new spirituality-wise with this person. This person got some new spirituality shit going on. And hang on, let me hold on just a second here. I need to burn some of my salt here. Oof. Hang on. Let me clear this energy up a little bit. Had to make me some. Woo! I ain't gonna tell y'all about that. All right, so let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, it's gonna be a little long reading, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a little long. So now, I seen a lady. I seen somebody wrestling with a demon. Somebody was laying down, and there was a fallen angel that was attacking them or fighting them. Somebody's fighting. Somebody is in a battle with. They think it's a demon. They think it's a spirit. They think it's something that they summoned, but in reality, it's a watcher. Somebody probably tried to summon a watcher. I don't know if somebody tried to summon or call a watcher. I had this fall out. I have Valak, which is the Wheel of Fortune out here. As a matter of fact, speaking of, I think Valak was a watcher. Now that I think about it. Yeah, because remember I was telling you guys about the Mark of Cain. Somebody's fighting with a watcher. This isn't, whatever, I guess somebody think that it's like a demon or a spirit or entity or like a Loa or something like that. No, this is a watcher that somebody is fighting. I pray to God nobody called on one of the watchers because they still trying to get, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Cain was trained by the watchers from what I understand, because his people learned to work with like metals and shit like that, and people like, like the watchers, they excel at information like that. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what else we got here. So let's see what's going on with this watcher here. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. They probably reached out to this watcher for money, or tried to get hidden wisdoms and treasures and stuff from this watcher. Somebody probably tried to request information from a watcher. And let's see what happened here. What happened? Got the King of Cups in reverse, and you got the Hangman in reverse. Yeah, it just gives me the vibe of like, I don't know. I need to expand on it. Let me see what else we got here. Okay, so when they went to this watcher here, you got the King of Cups out here, clarified by the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse here, right? So when they went to this watcher, I don't know if like their heart was like really dark or something like that, or it has something to do with like their heart space or their energy or something like that. Maybe they tried to offer up some energy to it or something like that, and there was no love or anything for this energy to feed off of or feast off of. Because, you know, a lot of times they need like life force energy, you know what I mean? The watchers, they generally work with like, you know, life force energy. Whoever this person was, I'm not sure if they were like divorced, or I'm not divorced, but I don't know why I said that, but I don't know why they were like depressed or whatever it may be. But it's the vibe I'm getting here is like they went to the watcher to, I guess, to get it. They might even just been thinking it was just like another spirit, where you just make a contract or whatever it may be. When they went, there was something in this person's heart. It has something to do with this person's heart, their heart space, that this spirit said it didn't want to work with them because of the heart space that this person was in. It has something to do with this person's heart space, not just the spell work and the magic that they did. You know what I'm saying? And they probably even could have went to this, you know, spirit to try to, like, you know, this watcher to try to get this shit broken up or break some people up or do some dark magic or whatever. But this watcher saw this person's heart and saw what was inside of this person's heart. I don't know what it was. It was something in there that this person did not like. And you had the Hangman in reverse here. So with the Hangman in reverse here, I'm not sure. It's like, let's see, it's clarified by the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah. I guess they intended to like enslave it, using lies and deceit or some kind of trickery. It's like whoever this was, they use, it's like they got a system on how to get spirits to work for them or with them. It's a system. But because of the magnitude or how old or how powerful this watcher is, I guess they tried to play a game on it to try to fool it into doing his bidding. And the Watcher peeped the game, because essentially all these games derive from the Watchers to begin with. And they tried to like pull a him on him or a her on her. And it backfired. It backfired. Now you got the Seven of Cups out here. You got the Page of Cups out here. And you got the Eight of Wands in reverse out here. So basically now this person is like, this person could be like, and you know what? It's weird because, you know, right now, like I was saying, like, you know how I could pick up on certain stuff. Somebody is so mad about this message, they're trying to throw it off because they're trying to, basically, somebody's trying to get a free reading right now because they don't know. They're trying to figure out what's going on in their life. And no matter what reader they go to, they can't hear the whole thing. And they're trying to figure out a way to get rid of whatever is going on here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and that's another reason why I had to take a step back from reading, because it seemed like I just kept reading the same fucking energy. It was the same person, and you know what I'm saying? It kept boiling down to one person who just kept wanting to get readings and shit like that every day. Basically what it was, because they want to know what's going on, and you know what I'm saying? But with this Seven of Cups here, when that Watcher declined that work, the prison that they created for this Watcher to be in, where it's like trapped or whatever, is what happened to this person. Whatever cell, whatever they designed to ensnare this Watcher with, this fallen angel with, is what they're falling into. You got the Page of Cups out here. So yeah, whoever this was, is kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to say it was a kid that was doing this. I don't want to say it was a kid. I just want to say it was like somebody who was young or who is experienced in the game yet, and like, you know, magic and stuff like that. Whatever it was, is like they wasn't experienced in what, you know, I guess spiritual warfare, or using like invoking spirits or calling on energies or whatever. They wasn't experienced in it. They don't know how to do that, or it was like they didn't have the right energy or heart space to do that. They could have came off arrogant to this Watcher, and this Watcher was like, nah, like, I don't fuck with you like that. Like, who the fuck is you talking to? Basically, it's the vibe I'm getting here. Something about a who the fuck is you talking to vibe is what I get. And then you got the Page of Cups here. Yeah, I'm thinking this is somebody who was like either young or in like a young energy, or just immature altogether. Yeah, this wasn't somebody experienced at all. You got the Eight of Wands out here in reverse. So whatever happened, this spirit is on them, and it's slowing everything in their life down. Everything that they call themselves trying to do, it's slowing their whole life down. Everything. I saw this angel just appear out of like nowhere, and it was just like draining this person of their life force energy. It's like every night or every day it just appear and just drain them, like at random times, just draining ass, eating off of them. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. We got the Four of Swords out here in reverse. With the Four of Swords in reverse here, it gives me the energy or the vibe of like, yeah, this person isn't getting any sleep, any rest. I just spoke on that. They're not getting any rest. They're not getting any sleep or anything like that. This person is like overwhelmed, you know. You got the Page of Wands out here in reverse. Yeah, everything that this person tried to start spiritually is being blocked. It's being blocked because of this angel has rooted itself in this person's energy. It's rooted there. I don't even think you can get this out, because, you know, with a demonic infestation, or when it's demonic, you have to go to, you know, you have to like have a priest do like an exorcism, stuff like that. We don't have an exorcism that exists to get fallen angels out of your energy. There isn't a, you know what I'm saying? There isn't an exorcism designed for fallen angels. Don't get me wrong, demons and stuff like that, a lot of them, you know, fallen angels and stuff like that, but there's a difference. Like, this was like before Satan rebelled. after, you know, when Satan was rebelling, there's an exorcism for that, all of that. But these are watchers. You see what I'm saying? This is a watcher energy. This predates before Satan was cast out of heaven. The watchers voluntarily came here to hold up the four corners of the world, to teach us the arts and stuff like that, only to certain people though. You know what I'm saying? This predates that. This predates exorcisms. So I don't, if this person think that they could do like an exorcism or something, I mean, I'm not going to just be like, oh, it's never going to work, because you never know what God has in store. God could send one of his prophets to do that. You know what I mean? But from what I'm telling you, what I'm seeing, this predates the period of exorcisms. You know what I'm saying? Because essentially the watchers were cast out of heaven first, I believe. I believe the watchers were cast out. I mean, they were banished from heaven first, I believe. I want to say they were banished first. Or was it second? Huh. No, I guess, wait a minute. Yeah, because what happened was God started creating heaven and earth. And that's when, while he was creating the heaven and the earth, that's when the watchers were, you know, watching over the territory or whatever. And they saw the women that were made, and they started having sex with the women and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, I think, no, okay, I get it now, I get it now. The reason why is it's because when Lucifer revolted, he revolted in heaven, and he was cast down into hell. But the watchers were already here. The only thing that happened with the watchers was they was just stripped of their ability to ascend, them and their children. You see what I'm saying? Now, Lucifer, he was cast into hell. You know what I'm saying? That would be the earth star, in the center of the earth. The watchers were bound to the crust of the earth. They can't ascend from the crust of the earth. So there's a difference here. You know what I'm saying? Now, when we do exorcisms, we're taking a light from the sun and shooting it through to the earth chakra to you know what I'm saying? To overpower it in that manner. Now, when it comes to the earth, it's something totally different. This is totally different magic. You know what I'm saying? This isn't. But anyway, this person tried to call on some powerful ass shit and fuck they shit up. Yeah. Page of Wands. They, you know, spiritually, they're incapacitated spiritually. They can't even defend themselves. Whoever this person is, they can't defend themselves spiritually. They could do jar spells and all that other shit, but it ain't the energy that's in that shit. They had to pour somebody, they've been pouring other people's energies and shit into that shit. Yeah. Yeah. Lost, trapped between worlds, don't know what the fuck is going on. You get that feeling of being high all the fucking time, that kind of thing. Yeah. Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it don't matter what this person start. They're cursed just like a watcher. It's like they inherited the watcher's curse. Whoever this is, that is fucked up. And that's crazy because I just did some astral traveling to a realm, and I just, you know, I encountered one of the watchers, and I think about it. That's crazy. Huh. You got the Ten of Pentacles out here, yeah. Whatever it was, it's like they did this for the sake of money. They were trying to get paid off for some shit. They thought that they were gonna like have like some wealth or something like that. Yeah, that's crazy. Then you got the Hermit card in reverse here, yeah. So all of this is coming out into the open. It's like the vibe I'm getting here with the Hermit card is like, you know, they're like, I don't know if they're like aimlessly wandering through this lifetime because of what happened. Because you got the Hermit card out here. Most of the time that means like you are in like your house. You know what I'm saying? You're not bothering nobody. You just, you know, this person might just be out here. You know what I mean? Excuse me. You got the Ten of Cups out here on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. So that's got to be the truth. All right. That's all I got. You know, that's all I got. I'm gonna say like a prayer of you guys or whatever, you know, for my collective, and after that, I'm just gonna let this thing go because I think an hour and something. That's not too bad. Okay, so yeah, like I say, you know, just be careful, watch out, make sure y'all do y'all spiritual baths and stuff like that, egg cleansing, whatever y'all need to do, sage, break up the negative energies and stuff like that. You know what I mean? For those of you who are religious, you know, you have some salt, pray over your salt, the salt that you put in your baths, pray over that. You know what I'm saying? Just pray Psalms 91 over it, and you know, your candle, whatever you gonna do. My spiritual people, I'm pretty sure you already know what the deal is, and you know what I'm saying, because it's like I say, like with the spiritual warfare shit is crazy out here. If this shit backfired the way it backfired, and for me, I know for sure that this person, that I had people who were trying to get me set up, get me locked up. Because remember I told you guys that the spirit of Daniel was out here. So Joseph and Daniel, where it was like people was trying to sell you to other people. People were trying to, they were like, what was that? Like with Daniel had favor with his boss. And the wife got jealous because Daniel wouldn't have sex or sleep with her. And so she did everything she could to try to set Daniel up. You know what I mean? And, you know, everything she tried to do to get him set up, nothing worked, you know. And eventually she found a way to get him locked up, and it was a corrupted way. And that's exactly what was going on with me in my situation. You know what I mean? Somebody's trying to get me locked up, trying to get me set up. You know what I'm saying? I guess because, you know, and I don't care why. I really don't give a shit. You know, I just been praying about it. I'm gonna keep it like that. You know, what's real would be real, and what's fake would be fake. You know, but this is crazy because, you know, you have people who were like high up, you know, people who were corrupt cops, people who've been killing people, people who've been setting people up for years, people who got paid to do spell work, but they, you know, didn't do the spell work like they were supposed to, so now they're gonna come in and try to kill a motherfucker. I had a motherfucker come meet me at work. You know what I'm saying? I guess trying to tell me all, you know, about everything he know about me. But you know me, I keep my pistol on me, so I was waiting on this nigga to make this move. Like, you know what you know, okay, but until you make that move, you already know what's up, you know. But yeah, it's been a lot, man. They threatened my family. I had people threaten my family, threaten to do work on my family, threaten to do this to my family. This spiritual shit was getting out of hand. It was getting out of hand, man. But finally, I found a way to, you know, defend myself like I was supposed to. You know what I mean? So I guess it wasn't all for, you know, not. So, you know, like I say, I'm gonna say my prayer over you guys, and then we're gonna let it go. Most High God, we come to you and we ask for safety and passage from this situation to the next. May Archangel Azrael assist us in our transformative properties to transition us accordingly from the realms of living in this situation to its death and not our death, as we transform by his compassionate light into the next era of our lives. We also surrender to you, Most High God, any evil eye that was sent to this video, any evil eye or negative energy done over my voice, the voice of others, over the senses to scramble over the page. We surrender all of that energy, frequency, and vibration to you to be judged accordingly, and we pass justice and judgment on anyone or anything that comes into our lives with anything less than a high vibration of love and a genuine vibration of love and light. We pass judgment on that now, and you know, may it be unto them as they have sent unto us. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, so mote it be. Amen. All right, love y'all all. Y'all be easy, take it easy, and peace.